Well, the monsoons here in Arizona don't care if you have your water turned off or not. So my roof to my mobile home, it needs painted. So I'm going to be painting it. This is going to be my scrub bucket to wash the roof. This will be my rinse water part of it. I'll probably have to get more. And the line that's feeding it goes over here to my little hose protector, ceramic, and that goes, it's connected over to this line, and it goes to my first 500-gallon water tank, which is about half full right now. I have it strung around like spaghetti because I take that line and go into that pen over there to water the dogs. But today it's watering my mobile home. Okay, that's probably going to be enough water. I probably won't be able to haul any more water than that. It'd be too heavy up the side. For some of you gals and guys that haven't painted a roof before, you're really scrubbing off the dirt. And I get a lot of birds around here because I have a very eco-friendly yard. And that's just one of the bird poops that's up here. There's another one. And also, here's the things you look for when you're scrubbing off your roof to keep in mind for your repairs. This, I hope this shows through. Yeah, it does. You got a big bubble right here. Got another one right here. Another one here. That's where the old paint job is bubbling up in the summer heat. There's one right here. All of those need to be popped so you can paint under it. Because if you don't pop them, and then the heat gets to them underneath, and they swell, they can pop through your new paint job, so there's no point in that. And another thing to look for is cracks. Now this crack's a pretty decent one. What I'll do is I'll be putting roof fabric over that. I'll put the paint down, put roof fabric, put more paint down, and cover up that crack. That's a real good example. And one more thing you look for is any extruding fixtures or nails that need worked up. Like this one needs to be hammered back in, and I'll put a little Henry's caulking on that after I hammer it back in. All those need to go back in. And any vents that need to be retaped. Now, I know by the location in the mobile home, this is the vent over the stove. All the fabric is worn off and on top. And what you do is when I tape this, it prolongs the length of the time that the vent will last. You know, you just have to buy something new. Tape's a lot cheaper than vents. But you want to leave this opening under here open, because when you put your exhaust fan on your stove, this vents up in underneath here and lets that hot air escape. You have this one that vents. You have this one that vents from your water system, your pipes, that runs off the kitchen there. And you have that big silver R2D2 thing sticking up right there. That vents out of your, this one vents out of the furnace. That one vents out of the water room, but I don't need that anymore because I'm actually on solar heat right now. And then you have that little vent over there that vents out of the washroom where I have my washing machine. And this here is just an electrical box that it doesn't work anymore. And then of course my cooling system. And I'll be painting over that. If I have any extra paint, it goes on that ductwork there, because it helps keep that air cooler inside when I run my swamp cooler. Wow. Look at the size of that bird poop. There's the vent, and there's the size of the poop. What size of bird would leave something like that? Holy mackerel. And there's another big one over there. They had a convention up here. Party! Okay, gals and guys, this here is, I got Henry's paint this year. I usually go with Elastex, but Henry's did good for me with my solar oven, or solar water heater. Anyway, this is the lid. I don't know if any of you gals have popped a lid like this before, but you take yourself just a regular flat edge screwdriver and stick it in this little slot right there and give it a little tug and see how it's coming free, and that just pops that open. And you grab that tab that is provided you now and just pull on it all the way around till you get back to where you started. And that takes your restraining strap off of your lid. Now you can pop your lid open and get to your paint. But I'm not going to do that right now.